This is a photograph of Wilhelm Arrhenius, a figure from the Dutch resistance and a well-known artist. Arrhenius was openly gay, and when the Nazis occupied the Netherlands in 1940, even though they didn't impose paragraph 175, which was the Nazi means for persecuting gay men in Nazi Germany, Arrhenius and many in his circle were concerned that the Nazis would demonize the gay community and may even begin to persecute them. Also, Arrhenius was a patriot, and he resented the German occupation of his native Netherlands, and he also resented the way that the Nazis were persecuting the Dutch Jewry, which of course culminated in the deportation of Dutch Jews to concentration camps and ghettos in the East. So Wilhelm Arrhenius becomes a very early member of the Dutch resistance. He works in a small circle of resistance cells with a number of artists and members of the Amsterdam gay community. Among them, his great friend, Frida Belinfante. Frida Belinfante was a well-known cellist. She was a woman ahead of her time as a guest conductor, very often, of the Amsterdam Philharmonic, and she was a well-known and prominent lesbian in Amsterdam society. And Belinfante, Arrhenius, and their group, their resistance cell, works to forge documents that provide false papers for Dutch Jews and for other individuals who are being persecuted by the Gestapo. And in a brilliant stroke of genius, Arrhenius decides in 1943 that the group is going to blow up the Central Registry Office in Amsterdam. Not only is this a visible and outward sign of Dutch resistance to Nazi authority by blowing up a central office building in the city of Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, but it's a brilliant stroke of genius because, pragmatically speaking, now the Nazis, without these records, these civil status records, things like birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, the Nazis cannot authenticate the forged documents that the Circle is making for individuals who are being persecuted by the Nazis, especially Jews. The attempt on the registry office is pretty successful. It blows up 800,000 files. That's roughly 15% of the documentation that was available in the registry office. Unfortunately, very shortly after the strike on the registry office, an unknown person betrayed Arrhenius and his group. Only Frida Belinfante, within this immediate circle who blew up the registry office, actually escaped with their lives. 5 days later, Arrhenius and his colleagues are arrested, and they're tried and executed by firing squad on the 1st of July, 1943. One of the last things that Arrhenius says before he walks out to meet the firing squad, he tells his lawyer, tell the people that homosexuals, and that was a very neutral term in those days, so basically, I'm paraphrasing him, tell the people that gay men and women are not cowards.